Good morning. This is a Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
And I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Monday. It is National Football Hangover Day. Fortunately, I don't believe Brent or I are in that category this morning.
No. You could have went to bed early last night and not really missed anything.
Well, I think Kansas City, according to my wife, scored another touchdown after I went downstairs.
Yeah, they kept playing to the end.
Yeah.
They got a big pass play toward the end of the game to make the final score look maybe a little bit more respectable, but it was all Philadelphia last night, man. Wow, what a defensive performance.
Yeah, defense was unbelievable. The scenario of the game didn't unfold like many predicted, that the Eagles would have to run the ball because they're so effective at running the ball to win the game. They did not have success running the ball, but they did have success with the scrambling quarterback and,
Yes.
and some great pass plays. And then their defense just smothered Kansas City. And
Without blitzing.
yeah,
That was
just
amazing.
4 people.
Four guys
Yeah.
put pressure on Mahomes all night. An amazing scheme that was developed by the best in the business, Vic Fangio. He is an amazing defensive mind, and it was on display last night.
Well, there wasn't, probably more importantly, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Didn't give Kansas City the pleasure of having a three-peat, but it kind of snuffed out any chances of a proposal to Taylor
Yeah.
Swift from Mr. Kelsey, even though there was speculation. That did not take place. The only that I saw showed Taylor once, and she looked pretty worried because the game wasn't going very well.
Yeah.
So
She got booed.
she did.
I think so.
Why?
At the beginning of the game. I didn't see that part of it, but I read where they put her on the big screen there in the stadium, and people booed, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
It was I think it was obvious. It was a partisan crowd for the Eagles and against the Chiefs.
it seemed that way, didn't
Because
it?
when the teams came out, you could hear the boos, man.
Oh,
When
okay.
Kansas City was coming out, and a lot of cheering for Philadelphia. So
I didn't see the very beginning, I guess.
didn't you? Yeah.
Well, I guess they can still get married if they want to,
Well, of course.
but won't be the pageantry that they were.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't plan to do it anyway. Maybe just there were some fans out there were hoping that there would be some sort of proposal on the field. But I don't think they were in the mood for it after getting shellacked, basically.
Yeah.
Which I know there's a lot of Kansas City fans disappointed in this area. There's a number of people we know that are Kansas City fans, and I also know there's some Eagle fans here that are quite happy. That's the way it works.
That's the way it goes.
Another thing that came out of it, which is representative of where we're at in our society today, but we broke another record for all-time betting on the game.
Did we? Okay. That's great.
We're not talking millions here.
Did you make a bet
No.
on the game?
No.
I wouldn't even know how to.
I don't
I
have connections to that either. Now, there's ads showing you how to do that.
Yes.
And I suppose it would be tempting just maybe for the Super Bowl just to do it, but it'd be a lot of, I don't know, you'd have to do a password or some darn thing. It wouldn't be worth it. But it was worth it for a lot of people because they broke the record dramatically again for betting on the game. We're talking billions here. We're not talking millions. So anyway, National Football Hangover Day. I find the information centered around this interesting. If you woke up in guac and empty pizza boxes, you're probably taking part in the Hangover Day. The National Football Hangover Day, like every year, a lot of people whine and complain the day after the Super Bowl, and they whine because it isn't a national holiday. A recent survey found that 40% of Americans with jobs think they shouldn't have to work today. A third of us are expected to show up groggy and unproductive, and 2 out of 5 hybrid workers are clocking in from home today, and half will lie about why they are staying home today, so they can work from home, quote, work from
I see.
home. That's where we're at. We have a big football game on a Sunday night, and we should have the next day be a national holiday. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this next subject doesn't upset, but it makes you scratch your head a little bit. Valentine, Nebraska is kind of famous for its name around the holiday.
Sure, yeah.
This from CBS says this morning, this is the day the town of Loveland, Colorado gets busy writing letters and so forth 5 days before Valentine's. The place known as Sweetheart City handles more than 100,000 love letters that are redirected there to get a special Loveland postage stamp and a poem stuck to it.
Oh.
Well, we have our own Valentines here in Nebraska, Valentine, Nebraska, and I think there's some of that goes on through the postal department for Valentine.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So the heck with Loveland, Colorado.
Yeah.
We got our own. Mind your own beeswax. It's National Flannel Day today.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I have a flannel shirt. I should have wore it.
Yeah. You know what makes flannel so warm?
What's that?
The yarn is frayed so the fiber ends stick out, making it feel softer and traps warm air against your skin. That's why.
All right. Would have been a good day to wear the flannal shirt today.
The next
Wish
few
I'd have
days.
known that.
Yeah, next few days.
All week.
It's pretty nice yesterday. Really.
It turned
Wasn't
out
bad.
beautiful yesterday.
Yeah. Birthdays. If you're having a birthday today, you're celebrating with Roberta Flack. Gosh, she's 88 today. Songs like the first time ever I saw your face, and Killing Me Softly. I hated that song. Did you like that?
Did you? I don't. Didn't mind it, I guess.
Emma Roberts is 34 today. The unfabulous star and scream queen, also played popular fictional detective Nancy Drew. She's 34. Elizabeth Banks is 51. Does that ring a bell?
Actress, I believe.
Yep. Her birthday, she's 51 today, played Effie Trinket in The Hunger Games and some other very good parts as well.
Was the game show host of Press Your Luck for a while when they brought that back.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Did not know that. Laura Dern is 58 today, Oscar-winning actress, the daughter of Bruce Dern. And Diane Ladd, of course, Jurassic Park films, she's been a big part of it. But she's been in a lot of really Mask and all sorts of really good films as well. And Robert Wagner. I didn't even know Robert Wagner was still existing on this earth. Did you? He's 95.
Wow. Jonathan Hart.
Yep, played Hart in the Heart to Heart series. Number 2 in Austin Powers films. And, gosh, his acting career goes back to many movies over the years. But he's 95 today. And those are some birthdays that you are celebrating with if you're having a birthday today.
Robert Wagner did a great job of playing Tony DiNozzo's dad on NCIS.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was great at that. For all of you NCIS fans out there.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those. Well, let's take a look at our school lunch menus. We'll begin with the Prairie Pioneer menu today. And today is Monday the 10th, if you're wondering what day it is, if you're a little hazy this morning. Today they're having chili dogs, mac and cheese, carrots, and fruit. Give them a call at 872-6121. Let them know if you're bringing somebody extra today, if you're a regular customer. If you're new, give them a call. And also, if you want to set up home delivery, call that same number, 872-6121.
Litchfield says no school today at Litchfield.
Well, they got the day off. All right. Loop City today, chicken strips or breaded pork sandwiches.
Broken Bow Middle and High School today made fresh pizza casserole, mini corn dogs, fresh baked combo sub, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter, and the grill station combo at Broken Bow today is a grilled chicken sandwich basket.
Callaway schools today, chicken fried steak.
And Summermyrna Public Schools made fresh pizza casserole, mini corn dogs, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. That's on the menu today at AM.
At Ansley, no school today, parent-teachers conferences.
Gothenburg today made fresh pizza casserole, mini corn dogs, made fresh sausage pizza, and fresh baked combo subs. Some of your choices at Gothenburg today.
Chicken nuggets, cheesy beans, fruit cup, dinner roll, and milk at Sargent today.
All right, Cozad today, some of their choices are showing Nashville hot chicken with steamed broccoli and mozzarella dunkers with seasoned fries. Also the pizza bar at Cozad today.
Thank you, Brent. Today on The Breakfast Show, we'll be giving away a $25 gift card to Varney Pharmacy. So be sure and listen today. We're going to be highlighting Varney Pharmacy and giving you a chance to win a $25 gift card in honor of the Love Local promotion here at KCNI KBBN. So be sure and listen carefully today. Let's play the game.
All right. Giving away a Blizzard to Dairy Queen for you to win today as we play the game. February, as we know, is the month of love. And many songs have love in the title. So we are going to give you the song title. You tell us the artist. All right? Here's a song. I can't just read the title. I just called to say I love you.
Oh, boy.
Who sang it? Better than me. Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Marvin Gaye, or Billy Joel. Those are your choices. Who sings the song I Just Called to Say I Love You? Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Marvin Gaye, or Billy Joel. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI KBBN Radio.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Sometimes life changes just like the seasons. Do you have the right accounts for where you're at in life? Call or stop by any NSB branch in Broken Bow, Myrna, or Callaway, and they'll be there. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
You've got a friend.
We have Cindy on the line. Good morning, Cindy. How are you?
Good morning. I am great. How about you?
Really good, although I'm anxious about you calling in because I would like you to sing the song that Brent just sang, only just a little more
On key. Yeah.
Tell me the line again. I forgot already.
I just called.
I just called to say I love you.
Oh, wow. That's much better. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I don't remember the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's great, Cindy.
Who sang it? Cindy?
Stevie Wonder.
You got it. Of course he did. And because you've answered correctly, we got a little card here that's going to get you a free small Blizzard at Dairy Queen. So come on out and see us when you can.
Oh, I will. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, Cindy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That girl can sing. Boy.
Yes.
I realized that Cindy could sing many years ago when we were having a talent contest at Anselmo.
Uh-huh.
And she got up and sang, whose boots are under your bed or something like that.
Whose bed have your boots been under by Shania Twain?
Yeah.
Yes.
She did really well with that song.
Yeah.
As you can tell, she can sing well.
Absolutely.
Let's have a little sip of coffee
Okay.
here. Oh, yeah. That's better. That's good. That's good. Good to have you folks along here this morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Always a pleasure having you along and bringing you music and fun. Got the Red Clay Strays lined up for you. This is recorded live. we have to stock back up.
Yeah, here's your weekly ad from the grocery cart in Broken Bow. This runs today through February 16th. Excuse me. We'll start in the meat department where they have fresh 85% lean ground beef on sale for $4.98 a pound. Hormel Natural Choice 8-pound average center cut boneless pork loins, $1.98 a pound. Eye of Round roast or steak, $5.98 a pound. And pork cutlets are on sale for $2.78 a pound. 2.5-pound bag, Best Choice all natural boneless skinless chicken thighs, $6.28. Also fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in chicken breast, $1.88 a pound. Wimmer's Little Smokies, $3.98 for the package. Farmland smoked sliced bacon, $4.98. Fairberry hot dogs, 12-ounce package, $3.98. Oscar Mayer Basic Lunchables, great snacks for the kids when they get home from school, $1.98. Some other specials this week at the GK. Chobani Greek yogurt, get 5 for $5. Simply orange juice, the bottles are on sale for $3.98. Best Choice sour cream, 8-ounce tubs, are 99 cents. Best Choice cottage cheese, 16-ounce tubs, $1.88. Yoplait Go-Gurt tubes, the 8-count packages, get 2 for $5. In the frozen food section, Banquet Classic entrees get 3 for $5. Bridgeford Monkey Bread, $3.98. Wild Mike's Pizza, $6.48. And Marie Callender's family size lasagna is $14.98. And what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, the 8-count packages are $3.98 this week at the grocery cart. Some of the other savings you'll find at the GK this week: Frito-Lay Ruffles or Cheetos, $3.98 for the bag. Nabisco Oreos, premiums or toasted chips, get 2 for $7. Best Choice Cottage Wheat Bread, $2.48 for the loaf. Country Hearth Dakota 12-grain bread, 24-ounce loaf, is $3.78. And Sara Lee Butter or whole grain white bread, the loaves are on sale for $3.28. Hunt's Pasta Sauce, 24-ounce cans, $1.28. Wesson Oil, the 40-ounce bottles, are on sale for $3.48. Famous Dave's Pickles, the 24-ounce jars, are $3.23. In the produce section, large size California lemons get 2 for $1. Fresh sweet onions, $1.18 a pound. Washington Anjou pears, $1.88 a pound. Cantaloupe on sale, $3.98 each. 9-ounce bag of Dole Hearts or Romaine, 2 bags for $5. 5-ounce bag of selected varieties of fresh gourmet croutons, get 2 for $4. A pint of fresh blueberries, get 2 for $6. Sweet Dole pineapple, 2 for $5. And Idaho Baker russet potatoes are 48 cents a pound. Some of the other store-wide savings you'll find this week: Progresso soups, the 19-ounce cans, 4 for $8. Betty Crocker cake or brownie mix, boxes are on sale, 2 for $3. Betty Crocker frosting, $1.78. Hungry Jack pancake mix, $2.98 for the box. And Hungry Jack syrup is on sale. The 24-ounce bottles are $3.68. Barilla pasta, get 2 boxes for $3. Hunt's Snack Pack pudding or gelatin, 4-count packages, 4 for $5. Swiss Miss Cocoa Mix, get 2 for $5. Act 2 microwave popcorn, $1.98 for the 3-count box. And some of the specials you'll find in the deli this week at the grocery cart: sliced to order Kretschmar Black Forest ham, $7.98 a pound, and sliced to order Kretschmar Farmer's cheese is $5.98 a pound. Those are just some of the specials you're going to find this week at the grocery cart in Broken Bow.
Thank you, Brent. Appreciate that. Thank you, Grocery Cart, for making those specials available here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. A lot of good auctions going on right now. Here's one of them coming up.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
My day starts right.
With Dave and Brent.
Ranchers, have you been hearing it from your herd? More bulls, please. Well, Miller Angus has got you covered. The Miller Angus Bull Sale is Sunday, February 16th at 2 p.m. Central Time at Valentine Livestock Auction in Valentine, Nebraska. There'll be 135 age-advantaged bulls up for sale. These guys are the real deal, built for longevity and backed by a real-world working cow herd raised right here in the Sandhills. Soundness, heavy weaning weights, and fertility are the forefront of every breeding decision. These balanced trait, age-advantage, problem-free bulls are designed to make your ranching life easier. It's time to make your pasture the place to be. These bulls will do just that. That's Sunday, February 16th at 2 Central Time at Valentine Livestock Auction in Valentine, Nebraska. Call Phil at 402-389-0882 or come out to the ranch to view the bulls anytime. You'll probably catch Phil out in the pens admiring his favorites.
So, all right, just one of the many good sales going on right now. If you'd like a little more information about this sale and others, go to sandhillsexpress.com and click on the menu with the auction page, and you'll find more auctions listed there as well.
Stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let the tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks that the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands. Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, they'll fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KNOP in an ongoing investigation, Union Pacific Railroad is investigating a trail derailment east of North Platte near Highway 30. The derailment occurred at 10:30 a.m. on Sunday at the North Airport Railroad crossing. According to the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, 25 cars carrying corn derailed and blocked the main UP line, which consists of 3 sets of track. According to the Union Pacific, no hazmat teams were deployed and no injuries were reported. North Airport Road is currently closed to traffic and will likely be for several days. The North Platte Fire Department, Union Pacific Railroad, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, and the North Platte Police Department and the Nebraska Department of Transportation all responded. This is the second train derailment that happened on Sunday, with the first having occurred near Dix. The cause of the trail derailment is still unknown and is under investigation. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Eagles' Jalen Hurts was named Super Bowl MVP as Philadelphia pounded the Kansas City Chiefs, the two-time defending champs, 40-22. The lead was 40-6 with about 3 minutes left. Hurts with 3 total touchdowns, 11 carries, 72 yards rushing, a Super Bowl record on the ground for a quarterback. At halftime, it was a 24-zip lead. In fact, 24 points in the first half for Philadelphia, while Kansas City only had 23 total yards net at the time. The Chiefs with only 1 first down in the first half. Patrick Mahomes finished with 3 turnovers and was sacked 6 times. In the NBA, the All-Star Game is next Sunday in the Bay Area. Giannis Antetokounmpo will not be playing in it. In fact, he'll be out through the All-Star break due to a sore calf. He did not play Sunday as Milwaukee beat Philadelphia 135-127. Damian Lillard 43 points. Wins also for Houston and Detroit.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Slight chance for snow today, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Highs level off around 34. Winds out of the east, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Cloudy skies expected again tonight, chance of snow, lows dip down to about 0. 3 to 5 inches of snow tonight through Wednesday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
When someone asks me, when is the best time to start saving for retirement? My answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Janet Lawhorn,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors. We can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help you keep on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:05. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and see what it really feels like. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, good morning. 23 degrees outside with cloudy skies. Winds coming out of the southeast from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Barometric pressure at 30.27. There's that owl again. Humidity at 75%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours and no measurable precipitation for this month. High yesterday 39, overnight low of 23. Sunrise today was at 7:40 and sunset today at 6:05.
Can you see the owl, Jack?
You know, I think I see him up above our brick column that we have outside here.
Oh, wow. Neat.
Yeah, cool.
And, you know, I got a text from my dad the other day when the owl was back. He said, sounds pretty warm there, so it must be.
Yeah. Must be. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
All right. Back in the studio live here now. It's comfortable in here.
Yes, it
Brent.
is.
And we have a guest. We're going to talk sports, I think.
Yeah, we're going to talk Indian Nation Banquet as Brent Kirkpatrick is here to represent the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club. Good to see you.
Yeah.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
Oh boy, yes it is. Talking earlier, right? A lot of bleachers and a lot of gym time. It's been quite busy.
Yeah. I think maybe later in the show, if we have time, I'm going to try to get Jeremy in here. Jeremy did a phenomenal story, if you haven't seen it yet, on sandhillsexpress.com. Saturday marked the final day or final activity in the Broken Bow High School gym before they go into the remodel. And it really looked like it was a fabulous day, and I think a lot of memories were flooding into a lot of people's minds when you think about all of the things that have happened in that gym, whether it be Broken Bow athletic related or area related. I remember the old Loop Valley Conference basketball tournaments that got played in that gym. Oh my goodness, were those fun with the acoustics and everything. So check out the story. It's a really neat story that Jeremy put together. But the remodel, I think, kind of gets started today, if I'm not mistaken. They're probably chipping away at the concrete right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually started doing stuff yesterday.
Did they?
Yep, because I know a lot of people are lingering after the game Saturday in the gym. And, of course, the cheerleaders, my daughter's one of them, and they did a little performance there at the halftime, the boys' game. And so we were picking up mats, like, no, we got to get those mats out of there so they can start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we were picking up stuff right away.
Yeah. Well, it'll be exciting to see the remodel when it's all finished.
Okay.
I've seen the artist renderings of it, and it looks fabulous. So we'll look forward to that when it gets all done. But a lot of great memories in the old gym, too, when you start to think back on it. So this seems very fitting that you come in today to talk about Indian Nation Banquet. It's a big fundraiser for the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club, maybe your biggest fundraiser of the year.
Yep, that's exactly right. I definitely enjoy all the time that we get everybody out there and let them know, like, just see what we're capable of doing, for all the public, basically. This is not just something invite only, right? You call us up. We do have limited space. We're at the Cobblestone, right? The One Box Convention Center. So, I mean, we can get enough people in there. So we can always have a good time, plenty of food and drinks. Our menu will be similar to last year. I'm trying to remember, kind of like a barbecue type effect. But we'll have lots of silent auction items. We will have some live auction items, which will be really exciting. We have, just example, one of them is almost like a $2,000 med spa type package.
Wow.
So really cool deal there from a donation. Also, we have one from Central Nebraska Medical Clinic. They're donating a vasectomy, which is an interesting one, right? It went over fantastic last year. We didn't realize a vasectomy would be so popular. But
I'll be darned.
I suppose once you get enough kids in high school, you realize you might want one. I suppose at that point.
I guess.
Start chasing 3 or 4 kids around, right?
Yeah. But it's going to be a great time. Like I said, it'll be on March 1st at the One Box Convention Center. Social time will start there at 5:30, and dinner will be at 7. We have prices for tickets. It'll be $40 each, or you can get a whole table of 8 for $300. Trying to think what else. Oh, we will have a Calcutta too with a cornhole type style tournament. Just be like a single person. It won't be a team or anything like that. So once you could throw the highest score, we'll take the top 5 highest and have a little throw off, and we Calcutta those people off. So usually it seems like in the past, if your wife gets in, you better get your checkbook open.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't want to disappoint her either.
No.
But yeah, it's a great time. Good chance to support all things we do for all the kids. And that's a lot of different stuff. I know you guys see that too. Just tons and tons of things we like to do. I know there is some opportunity here. We're going to try and help out the school a little bit, talking with Darren as we're doing all this construction stuff. So I think we might see us get involved in 1 or 2 little projects of it.
Yeah, great. So tickets for the event on sale now through any Booster Club member? Is that how you get tickets in advance? Or
that is correct. If you don't know who a Booster Club member is, call the store. You can call Lines Appliance. I don't mind. We'll help you out and get in contact with somebody you might know. and or you can drop off a check at Lines or Ace Hardware. Joe Franzen, he's another one of our members.
Okay.
Quite a few of us out there.
As far as the auction items go, you mentioned some of them, but if I know this is coming up March 1st, if someone would like to donate something as an auction item, I assume you're still taking those.
Yes, definitely. I think almost all of our members have got their stuff wrapped up. I think we have a few still we're trying to get to. I know that'll get finished up this week. So as we're getting everything ready, but yeah, it'll be a good chance. And a lot of little things too, right? We've had anything from just some polos or sweatshirts, just any Broken Bow swag. We've had people donate that type of stuff in the past. Golf balls. So I mean, it could be anything if you want to come out and have a good time. I'd really encourage you if you're a parent with a younger kid. Like everybody thinks the younger kid parents. This is the perfect time if you want to get involved and see kind of what your donation stuff can go to. Great chance to just come and enjoy the evening for a little bit. You won't regret it.
Yeah. I know that you see this all the time, the support you get from the business community in the area and individuals. I mean, that's how the funds are raised through the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club to make some really neat things happen behind the scenes. And I know you're very appreciative of all of those donations. And I think even at sometimes it even probably blows your mind a little bit as to the generosity of people.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Never fails to amaze you type of thing. People just know how to help out.
Yeah.
Really is what it comes down to.
So what are some things, you kind of touched on it, but some things maybe on the horizon that the Athletic Booster Club is working on? I know that one of the things that really sticks out to us is the video board that I know you guys had a big part in getting into the gym, which I know will be making its way to the new facility when it gets remodeled. But you've done projects like that, but a lot of smaller things behind the scenes for the sports teams. I think about the girls' golf team. I know that you guys have helped them out, whether it be with golf bags or things like that. Just talk a little bit about some of the things that this money has gone towards from the Booster Club.
That's a great point. We help out lots. I mean, every athletic activity, we're going to help. Whether that be the football or the cheerleading or the wrestling or the basketball, I mean anything, golf. We help out with all those things. Just for example, like the mats for the cheerleaders, we helped out with those. And these are kind of things that are just, I guess I in my opinion, like the kids stay pretty busy, right? I mean, I think we all can agree to that. And so this is kind of a good way for us to help these kids out and the coaches especially, right? If they're on a limited budget, having to be able to afford some of these nicer items, like GPS on the watches, like for golf. I know we've helped out with some of that stuff in the past. Trying to think, the golf carts, basketball equipment. I know we've helped out there. Same thing with volleyball. We've done some like blocking type dummy deals, I think, and same thing with football. We've helped out there with helmets and whatnot in the past as well. I mean, those things get expensive, but we like to help out with some of those as much as we possibly can. We are trying to get a little bit better vision of what bigger project we'd like to take on. Like say that video board was a nice one. We're and some of the pricing has gotten a little bit out of whack, I think, for us. Just looking in the last 3 years, like when we first started with that video board stuff, man, it's just blown up on pricing. Yep. So we're trying to figure if that's still the correct route for us to go, or if that's going to maybe swing back a different direction for us. So we just need to be a little bit patient.
Yeah.
But we've definitely got a lot of things that we're still trying to help out. Like the coaches especially, right? Like, man, they do such a great job helping out all the kids. So we want to try and support them as much as we can.
Yeah. Well, you do a great job of that. And I think that you even sit down like once a year with coaches, right?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And just visit with them and say, hey, how can we help, right?
Yep. We have a coach's wish list meeting, and Jeff always shows up, and it's a good time. We have a great time to visit with the coaches and see kind of what their directions are wanting to do. Helped out with even some like the mental side. I know Skylar Morris, she likes there's this one app I think they use for their volleyball players, which I think is good. Helps them kind of get focused in a little bit better, right? So you're not just doing all the physical stuff, but just even the mental side,
sure.
Which is nice. It's it's really, really, really fun. I like the coaches meeting
Yeah.
Almost as much as I like the Indian Nation.
I'm sure, yeah. Well, let's remind everybody of the Indian Nation Banquet. It's coming up on March the 1st. Going to be at the One Box Convention Center. Tickets are on sale now, whether it be individual or tables.
Correct,
right?
yep. Yeah, just find any of the board members, see if I can get everybody. Brett Lindow, Eric Atobi, Joe Franzen, Tammy Chapin, Jolie Clark. Oh, I'm going to forget somebody.
I wish I could help you out, but you
Amanda
mentioned all...
Amanda Schweitzer's on there.
Okay.
I'm trying to go around the table here. Michaela Schweitzer. I'm going to forget somebody. But Adrian Ulig, Mike Jilg. So there's plenty of us. Just reach out to somebody, and I bet they'll be able to point you at us, I'm sure.
All right. Sounds good. Was there anything else that you wanted to mention that we haven't asked you about?
Tomorrow morning, this is kind of one of those deals
yeah.
that we kind of try and help out with. I forgot about this, but as we're going through my head here. But so one thing we like to help out for the kids, maybe a little bit of a pep talk, right? So we found out Danny Woodhead was going to be relatively close in Broken Bow, and so we took advantage of it, and we got him through the help of another guy, Travis Shada. Thank you, Travis, by the way. Shout out there. And Travis helped us out and got Danny to talk to the kids tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., which will be really cool, I think, to hear that from somebody who maybe have been under stature, right?
Yes.
And a local-ish kid from North Platte, and how he hit it big, right? I mean, the guy's got a Super Bowl ring and everything. So
Hall of Famer, too, I think, right? Went into I want to say got elected into the College Football Hall of Fame.
I did see that. Yeah, that's right. So, it'll be interesting to see if the kids can all pick up on some of the advice Danny can maybe throw out there for them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning. That'll be neat.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It'll be in the North Park School.
Great.
Since the gym.
Yeah. Well, since you're in here, you have Lines Appliance. You getting the electric snow shovels or whatever lined up for people after we heard the forecast at the top of the hour?
We've definitely got some there in the front by the door. Not thrilled to have to get one of those out yet. But.
Yeah,
no kidding.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for all that you do and through the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club, and we appreciate you coming in this morning.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. We'll take a timeout with these words on The Breakfast Show.
I love the morning show. Wake up with us. We sound way better than this. KCNI KBBN Radio.
Start your day right or keep it rolling strong at Howdy Coffee in Broken Bow. Dive into breakfast favorites like egg scramble or breakfast sandwiches with their signature kolache dough made in-house daily. They have lunch now for your afternoon hunger. Grilled cheese, soup, Philly sandwiches, or French dips. And for your sweet treat, go with delicious cronuts. Open Monday to Friday 6:30 to 4:30 and weekends 7 to 4. Satisfy your breakfast, lunch, and cravings beyond at Howdy.
a $25 gift card a little bit later on in the show today to Varney Pharmacy. Now, Varney's has their gift and toy section marked down 20% off for your Valentine's shopping this week, and also including Montana Silversmith jewelry. The case is full of bright, beautiful items. Your Valentine will love any choice you make, and you can have it all wrapped up beautifully for free at Varney Pharmacy. So they are up and going big time for Valentine's Day. Toy section marked off 20%. Entire toy section for your Valentine shopping this week for the kids. And don't forget about that Montana Silversmith jewelry case that is full of bright gifts for Valentine's Day. We'll be talking about Varney Pharmacy again once or twice before we ask you a question about Varney Pharmacy later in the show, giving you a chance to win that $25 gift card.
I got a text message from Kirk Crawley.
Yes?
He loved your red clay strays.
Well, thanks, Kurt. That's nice of you. I know you'll be traveling with Brent in the near future, so maybe you could download some red clay strays and listen to it on the way to Omaha.
There you
later,
go.
Later this month.
Yeah. Or to Malcolm this weekend.
Yeah, there you
go. Hey, Jody with Brewbakers, which you'll find in Arnold, Nebraska, is filling the shelves with new inventory right now. So be sure to stop in and see what's new at Brewbakers Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold. With Valentine's Day this week, she wants to remind you that she has fresh floral bouquets in stock. And don't forget the balloons and a special gift or gift certificate. And she has those beautiful Consuela handbags any special lady in your life would enjoy. Brewbakers Coffee House in Arnold, they're open Tuesday through Friday from 8 to 5. They're open Saturday from 9 to 3. So stop in for a hot or cold or blended drink. Enjoy baked goods and sip while you shop. That's Brewbakers in Arnold, where you can find something for everyone.
More of The Breakfast Show with these words.
Calling all cattlemen. We're Austrian Angus, and it's bull sale time.
We invite you to our 24th annual production sale Wednesday, February 19th at 1 p.m. at our ranch south of Ansley.
Selling will be 150 performance-tested, carcass-evaluated yearling Angus bulls. Our bulls are big, growthy, and gentle. Also selling are 60 fancy registered yearling Angus heifers.
For more information and videos of this powerful offering, check us out at austrianangus.com.
Can't wait to see you at our ranch, Austrian Angus Ranch. Let's have a bull sale.
KCNI and KBBN Radio are excited to announce the Love Local promotion, encouraging support of our amazing local businesses. Each weekday, we'll give away a $25 gift card during the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, all the way into March. This is a fantastic opportunity for you to discover or reconnect with local businesses with some money in your pocket to spend with them. Tune in daily for your chance to win and support the business that makes our community thrive.
Are your aches and pains preventing you from doing the things you love? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We offer complete one-on-one physical therapy for you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. Team Physical Therapy is known as the best hands in town and will help you achieve your goals to keep you moving. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
8:28 is your time. Good to have you aboard, Brent. I know I don't have a cheat sheet here again this morning yet. I know Jeremy has about 12 things going on right now. He usually puts the cheat sheet together for us who are not as close to the sports picture as you are. I'm wondering how your memory is this morning. Can you tell us what's going on this week?
I think I can. Tomorrow, now, if you're listening to the forecast, this is all, I guess, relative, depending on what Mother Nature's going to throw at us this week. But tomorrow we're planning to have basketball on the air for you. We're planning to occupy both stations. Tomorrow we plan to be in Sargent for Twin Loop against SEM. Girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Girls game will tip at 6. Boys game will follow. Those games will be on KBBN 95.3 FM, KBBN.com, and we'll also plan to do live video with those games through sandhillsexpress.com. And then on KCNI radio, we'll plan to go to Ord tomorrow for Broken Bow basketball. Broken Bow girls will tip at 6. Boys game will follow. And you can listen to the Broken Bow games tomorrow on KCNI 96.3 FM and KCNI1280.com. And then on Friday night, we plan to be in Ansley as Ansley Litchfield takes on Anselmo Myrna in girls and boys basketball. Always love doing that area matchup. Girls game scheduled to tip at 6. Boys game will follow. The plan there is radio on KBBN 95.3 FM and live video streaming through sandhillsexpress.com. That'll be on Friday. And then on Saturday, Kirk Crawley, Brent Apperson, and Mick Patch will plan to be in Malcolm, Nebraska for you, and we'll have coverage of the C1 Boys District Wrestling Championships. We'll be following Broken Bow there. We'll have all of the Broken Bow matches live on the air for you throughout the course of the day as area kids try to qualify for the state tournament later this month in Omaha, so that'll be on Saturday. And we'll also do kind of what we did during girls district wrestling on Saturday. We'll be at one district live, but we'll also be looking at other districts involving other area individuals and trying to keep you up to date with all of our area athletes as they try to make their way through district competition and qualify for the state wrestling tournament later in the month.
All right. Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
And down the road, of course, the state wrestling and both girls and boys will be on tap, and you can rest assured that the guys will be covering all of that. Now, does Mick Patch, does he just go like during the week to other wrestling matches, other places, or?
Very possible. Yes, I'm not exactly sure. No, I think Mick he visits family when he's back here for wrestling in February, so I know he'll be doing a lot of that. And then, yes, if there's a wrestling tournament somewhere, chances are you're going to see Mr. Patch there. So
yeah. If you might get another one of those sightings you talked about.
Yeah, there you go.
Mick Patch sighting. Look who's here. There's rumors going around.
Oh.
Ooh.
Runza rumors.
Oh.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay.
Juicy.
I thought maybe we would find out a little bit about something new at Runza today.
You might.
Can you help us out?
I can.
All right.
We got the Italian Runza coming this Friday, just in time for your guys' special Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you guys exchange gifts?
Between
you
us?
mean Dave and me? Oh,
yeah.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't think we ever have. I don't think so.
I think that'd be kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Well, it would. Nothing would surprise me when I come in here sometimes. So
maybe we'll go share an Italian Runza. You can
split in half. Absolutely.
Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
So, we do have the Italian Runza starting this Friday. It is a 2-week promotion this year.
2 weeks. Okay.
2 weeks, which we will not be able to serve for several days because we're going to be closed.
That's a rumor.
Is this
I
the
heard.
rumor?
Yes, that's the rumor I heard.
It's true.
Oh,
it's true. We are going to temporarily close the doors and remodel the entire customer area of our store.
Wow.
Gosh.
Front counter, the menu boards, the dining area, the bathrooms, pretty much everything that the customer sees in our store, unless you come in the back door and peek in our kitchen. But no, it's a complete remodel. We are going to, and we're going to do this obviously as fast as we possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
We're working with a company that's runs a national uses for their stores to do this. So I think this is the 8th or 9th store that this contractor's done. They're going to roll in there when we close the doors on Sunday night. So we're open for business through the weekend as normal.
Okay.
When we close the doors Sunday nights, you'll need earmuffs in there because they're going to bring jackhammers in, work over the night, tear the floor out. I mean, this thing's going to happen.
Wow.
As fast as we can possibly make it happen. Our plans are to be closed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So a week from today, Tuesday, Wednesday, 17th, 18th, and 19th. If all goes as planned, we will open the drive-through sometime on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay, so Thursday the 20th, which, the full menu's available when we get that done. The dining room will just be closed because it's going to take a while to do everything we're wanting to do, but we're going to get the essential stuff done so we can open doors back up for business, the drive-through, get people fed. Our plan then is the next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday neighborhood to get the doors open back up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that we'll be putting updates on our marquee when you go by the store. Broken Bow Eats on Facebook is something that Joyce always keeps everybody up to date on with what's going on there at Runza. So there's a few different ways to find out what our progress is, but I don't think, given the contractor we're using, that we're going to be deviating from that very much. I think he should be able to get in there, get it done. That's of course barring any hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, with remodels, we all know you can discover something you didn't know when you tear into, but that kind of was redone from this original structure that stands there, so there shouldn't be too many surprises.
Yeah, obviously I wasn't here, but Kevin and Joyce opened this up 16 years ago, and at that time, I'm told it looked way different than it did before they had it.
Yes, it did.
So, yeah, as they say, I think the bones are all there in that building.
Yeah.
And they were inspected very thoroughly a short 16 years ago. Yeah. So this is all aesthetics and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's not like, I guess, the floor itself and all of that. You're working with a lot of cement rather than different wood designs. So I'm sure the planners know what they're doing. It's going to be exciting. What is this? Just I thought Runza looked great inside. Just
Thank you.
A refreshing that you felt you needed.
So I don't know how many Runzas you go to out of town. I've always considered Runza, a Nebraska-born company, to be pretty conservative, but also forward-thinking in some ways as well.
Mm-hmm.
They do a really good job of updating the appearance and aesthetics of our store, of all 90 stores, and so they have requirements that we need to keep with the times as well, and so it's just something that they do to keep a fresh look and move forward and grow as a company. So I don't want to say our hand was forced because that just sounds wrong, but it was just, it's time, and Runza National thought so we will do so.
Well, and it'll be exciting to see about the new look when it's all said and done. It's going to be a little bit of inconvenience, but as you say, the marquee, the sign out front, if you're just wondering about the schedule, I'm sure you'll keep that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that'll be a great way for people when they drive by to say, can I pull in now or later? So.
The drive-through, again, it'll be open during a bulk of the construction.
Right.
We're going to have there will be some signs that we're done.
Okay.
Two of them will be, we're going to have a huge dumpster and a shipping container parked in front of the store.
that should be a good
When
clue.
they're gone, come on in.
Okay, makes sense.
So
makes sense.
And I don't mean that jokingly. We're trying to find the best place to, it's February in Nebraska. We don't know what weather will be.
Yeah.
Trying to coordinate everything to get this done as fast as possible and get food served back to our customers and freshen the look for the customers too.
Yeah.
Kevin and Joyce have kept that store immaculate and clean, and when we have people from other Runzas even come go, whoa, and our stuff isn't wore out because it's taken well care of. You know, that's just the way Kevin and Joyce have set that up, and the way that I hope to continue it. But it's going to be, we're going to have digital menu boards and all new flooring, no carpet in the store.
Nice.
It's going to have some high top tables, just some things that are a little different. So not all high top tables. Let me back up on that.
Some.
A few.
A couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We still.
Yeah. That
We're
sounds
still
good.
going to keep some tradition there, and high top tables aren't my way to go. So at a restaurant.
Yeah.
So
Well, I love the idea. The carpet will be gone. It'll be easier to maintain the floor, and it'll shine, and you guys will take good care of that, and that's always nice to see when you walk in.
for sure.
So, all right.
So back to the Italian runs, that we're not going to be able to serve it for a few days. So our 2-week promotion is actually going to be shortened a little bit here in Broken Bow.
Yeah.
But if you're out of town, every runs will have the Italian runses. So
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, that's exciting news, and the Runs a Rumor is a good one. So
absolutely,
no longer a rumor anymore.
Yep.
A remodel coming up at Runs in Broken Bow. Ryan Palmer, our guest. Anything else that we can talk about? I imagine this is kind of your main focus here coming up.
Yeah. As far as runs it goes, we're on the downhill side of the soup and cinnamon roll season.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. That all ends the end of March. So usually we'll have state basketball and a couple weeks wind down, and next thing you know, we're running track and serving ice cream sandwiches again.
Yeah. In between, we're going to enjoy some fish sandwiches, I assume.
Yep.
And that always comes in the spring, which everybody looks forward to.
That'll run through Lenten season. Yep.
Okay.
And through Easter there.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to just compliment you on the way you take care of your horses as well, because my mom lives up by where you keep your horses.
By our ranch.
Yeah, by your ranch there.
It's a big spread.
I think to have those blankets on them is kind of nice for them, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Let's see how much I can get in trouble here. So,
be careful. If you just think about it.
My wife is a cowgirl.
Yes, she is.
But she also runs barrels, and there is a difference between a cowgirl and a barrel racer, in my opinion. And again, she grew up on a ranch. She'll do anything on a horse any man I know can do, right? But these babies of horses we have, you don't need to check the weather gauge outside. If it's 32, the blankets are off, and it's 31, the blankets are on. And our steeds are well taken care of by their mama.
They are. That's fun watching coming by and seeing, what you're up to there. I know you guys enjoy that together.
Yeah.
So that's great. That's great. Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the breaking news here on the Breakfast Show.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Yeah, and to you.
Just cut it out, Brian. Jeez. We're neighbors. That's all. We're just neighbors. We'll take a break. Please register soon for the 2025 Soil Health Conference, sponsored by Arrow Seed, on Thursday, February 13th at the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow. Soil health should focus on preserving the land for future generations. Featured topics are using the principles of soil science to better manage dryland farms, selecting small grains and varieties for cover crops, get the dirt on soil health, and learn from the wisdom of the soil. There will be plenty of opportunity to network with speakers and other attendees. Lunch will be provided. The meeting starts at 9 a.m. and concludes at 3 p.m. Register online at arrowseed.com or call Arrowseed at 800-622-4727.
Just like technology and all of this talk about AI, the world of construction and home design is always evolving too. At Ansley Lumber and Supply, they are committed to having the very latest in materials as well as the tools you need to tackle the job. Wanting to get in on the barn dominium craze? Well, Ansley Lumber and Supply has everything from the plans and framing to the windows, insulation, and shingle material you need. If your project is a little smaller than building a new home, they have what you need for those too. Ansley Lumber and Supply. Visit them on Main Street in Ansley.
With offices in Broken Bow and Callaway, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency is here for the area. This is Chip, and I invite you into the Broken Bow office Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Thursdays to speak with me about getting the coverage that fits you and your situation best. If Callaway is more convenient, Liana and Lori are in the office there Monday through Friday. 2 locations serving central Nebraska and beyond. Thanks for choosing Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Dave and Brent with you here on The Breakfast Show. Nebraska Land Hearing Center on the east side of the square is ready to help you if you're not hearing like you used to. And maybe you're just wondering, am I hearing as good as I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago? Well, Roxanne can check your hearing right there. And if you do need hearing aids, she can help you with that too. If you're struggling with your hearing or worrying about missing out on conversations with family and friends at gatherings, stop in and see Roxanne. She can help. She offers local, dependable service right here in town, free hearing evaluations and free office calls, free extended warranties on new hearing aids, extended discounts for new and returning patients for buying local. And by the way, pricing is available to fit all budgets. There's all different levels of technology and pricing on these hearing aids these days, and she can make it fit for you, both with your budget and make sure they fit your ears properly so they're actually doing what they're supposed to do. Call Roxanne to make an appointment at 308-384-3852, located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building on the east side of the square. Roxanne's Nebraska Land Hearing Center.
A job opportunity through the Custer County Court in Broken Bow. They are accepting applications for a full-time assistant clerk senior position. Current hiring rate of $41,504 annually. Apply as soon as possible. Applications will close when the position is filled. Now, if you want to apply, you need to go to this website. You need to go to statejobs.nebraska.gov for the detailed posting that you'll find under the Nebraska Supreme Court. So go there to apply. And you can see all of the details on how to apply and what the job entails and all of the parameters of it if you go to sandhillsexpress.com and click on the employment page. But again, the Custer County Court in Broken Bow now accepting applications for a full-time assistant clerk senior position.
Thank you, Brent. Another job opening that we want to tell you about. Tri-S Ag in Myrna has a position open for a detailed office assistant to join their farming operation. If you have computer skills and enjoy working in a dynamic environment, you're going to love working there, and they'd love to hear from you. It's a part-time position, about 30 hours per week, and you do need to be comfortable and proficient with computers, and be friendly and be ready to work in a professional work atmosphere. Located on east of Myrna on Victoria Springs Road, you can stop by there or call them for more details at 308-643-2487. 308-643-2487. And again, we want to tell you that Varney Pharmacy has their gift and toy section marked at 20% off. And they also have the Montana Silversmith jewelry case packed full, ready for Valentine's Day. And great gifts there. Choose from a great selection that they have got and stocked up with at the center of the store. And when you buy a Valentine's gift at Varney Pharmacy, they'll wrap it up beautifully for free. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN Radio.
It's time to celebrate the holiday of love with the help of Varney Pharmacy. They've marked their gift and toy selections 20% off for your gift giving. Yes, that includes Montana Silversmith jewelry. The case is full of bright, beautiful items. While you're putting together your gift, don't forget candy and the fact that you can have it all wrapped up beautifully for free. Happy Valentine's Day from Varney Pharmacy in downtown Broken Bow. 20% off gifts and toys happening now.
Hi, this is Andrew from Pearson Physical Therapy. Did you know we offer dry needling? Have you heard of it? Are you curious if it might be right for you? It often gets compared to acupuncture, but there are definitely many differences. Our goals in therapy are often pain reduction and improved mobility, and that's just what dry needling is all about. Come talk to us, and we can see if it's right for you. 872-5800 or stop by and see us on West Highway 2.
8:48 is your time. Sometimes, if you like an artist with a band and you hear them play by themselves, it can be a disappointment or a treat. Because when they play acoustically or play maybe an electric guitar by themselves and sing, they're out there on their own. They don't have all the fill-in instruments to go along with it. And we play a lot of Marcus King here on KBBN 95.3 FM because he's really good. He's great with the band. He can play everything from Jimi Hendrix to Marshall Tucker to his own work, which has done really well in the last few years. And I thought I'd play an example here this morning. This was recorded at a vintage guitar shop, live from Carter Vintage Guitars, and he picked up the guitar, and some of the different guitars he plays in these videos and recordings still have the price tag on them. So he likes to pick them up and play them. And here's an example of Marcus King with I'm Gonna Move to the Outskirts of Town on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. And that will be in about 30 seconds because there's a... Here we go.
I'm gonna move, babe, way on the outskirts of town.
I appreciated watching the halftime show and not feeling like I needed to look away. Can I say that?
Sure.
And I appreciated that from Kendrick Lamar. People who rap in that style, I'll say it. It's a gift, man. I don't know how they do it. To talk that fast and to make music out of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think people who certainly were in enjoy that style of music probably enjoyed the halftime show from Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I just didn't pay too much attention to it and didn't really catch it. But hey, that's the trend that the Super Bowl has kind of went to for a number of years. They were bringing in Paul McCartney and The Who and the classic rock bands and Bruce Springsteen and those kind of rock performers, and they've made transition into what you just described. And
yeah,
yes,
a little more hip hop and things like that.
And sometimes the outfits are a little bit more than some
there
of us
have
can
been
take.
yes, there have been some halftime shows where whether you like the music or not, you're just kind of like, oh my goodness, we're kind of pushing the envelope here, aren't we?
Well, ever since the Jackson fiasco.
Oh yes, the wardrobe malfunction.
Was it really a malfunction? I don't know. Let's see here. We're going to see if we can get a hold of Jeremy Shipe.
Hello?
Hey, Jeremy.
Yes.
It's Brent and Dave on The Breakfast Show. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I know you're really busy. Do you have time to slip in here just for a moment?
Yeah, I think I could pop in for a quick sec.
All right. Come on in.
All right.
While we await Jeremy's arrival,
yes,
we'll let you know that the Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for an office specialist to provide office support to the staff in the Broken Bow area office. Now, for a full job description and to apply, you need to go to this website. Go to statejobs.nebraska.gov because an online state application must be completed. So, again, you need to go to statejobs.nebraska.gov to apply. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
Thank you, Brent. Now, remember, folks, in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to be talking about Varney Pharmacy, and that will be your chance to win a $25 gift card to Varney's. And we talked about a couple different things, 20% off the toy department, and how well they've stocked up for Valentine's Day with the Montana Silversmith jewelry. And here is Jeremy Shipe. Jeremy's got all kinds of sheets of paper with him. He's been punching the keyboard in the back. He was working on stories over the weekend. I think that's what you wanted to talk with Jeremy about.
Just really appreciated his story. I think Jeremy went to the basketball games that Broken Bow hosted against Ogallala on Saturday. The last games played in the Broken Bow gym as we know it, as they start to remodel it now, and it'll have a new look as we move into the next fall sports season. But enjoyed the story. I thought, man, well put together, and as I was reading it, a lot of memories started to come to my mind. I broadcast a lot of games in that gym over the years, and in a weird way, it was kind of like we were kind of saying goodbye to a friend almost.
Yeah.
I know that it'll get a remodel and it'll look beautiful, but yeah, it just the way it was had a special feel to it, and it was a very nice story. So if people haven't read it yet, haven't looked at the video that you put with it, check it out. It's on sandhillsexpress.com.
It was a fun night. It was fun. Senior night is always kind of emotional anyway, because all those seniors and cheerleaders and basketball players are all being recognized one last time, but this had a little bit different feel to it. It was cool to see those seniors go out there and have some success one last time. So, yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. A lot of memories in that gym. To tell you how old that gym is I'd be one of the classes that were some of the first to play in that gym.
Yeah.
Just look. What's happened since then? That we moved from the old school across and started playing in the new gym, and it was exciting then, and it'll be exciting when they complete this one, although the memories you kind of want to hold on to with the original gym, but it's going to be exciting when they complete this, and it's going to have a little more room, and it should be more user-friendly, I think.
There were a lot of people that were just talking. They're like, man, I hope the chances of it being that way are slim, but I hope the new gym's as loud as this one is.
It could get loud.
I mean, there's a lot of memories of packed MNAC tournaments there.
Yeah.
And
the old LVC tournaments, man.
LVC tournaments.
Boy.
And
yeah. Well, when they built it, I remember that they built it with the stage because they had in mind to have plays there.
Mm-hmm.
And they did for a little while, and then they realized that the acoustics were not really great for theater performances in that structure, but turned out being super good for raising heck when you want to support your teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and now we'll have the best of both worlds because if it is as loud as the original, that'll be great. And then we'll have the Fine Arts Theater that will be reconstructed and built in this remodel, and that will be great. So we'll have the best of both worlds, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
And it, as a gym, already in the time that I've been here, has had several different looks. I remember the ceiling used to be blue. That wasn't all that long ago. That was like, 5 or 6 years ago. They painted it white.
Yeah.
Floor was different, obviously. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it looks like on the other side.
Well, it was a good story, Jeremy. Thanks a lot. I know you also, I think, stopped by the Scenic Byway gathering for a little bit as well.
For a little bit. I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer, but yeah, I've stopped by there, and we hope to have a story out on that soon.
All right. And I know you're headed somewhere here shortly, so thanks for stopping by this morning and brought some paperwork with you, I see.
Yep, we've got some more cattle auctions for you guys to talk about.
All right. All right, we'll do that. We'll take a news break next here on this Monday.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The president's list of tariffs gets longer.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff. What about aluminum, sir? Aluminum, too.
More details are expected today. Federal employees have until nearly midnight to accept the Trump administration's buyout offer. Or do they? There's a hearing on it this afternoon in Boston. CBS's Nancy Cordes says Trump's cost cutters have at least been temporarily sidelined on one front.
Over the weekend, a federal judge temporarily blocked Doge from accessing the Treasury Department's payment and data systems.
Philadelphia Eagles offensive tackle Jordan Mailata tells CBS Mornings what it took to win the Super Bowl.
There was no rah-rah, there was no pump-up. It was just about focus and refocusing. About one more play.
Mailata was playing rugby in Australia until he got an Eagles tryout in 2018. CBS News Brief. I'm Peter King.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check you have a full tank of gas first before road tripping through the desert.
Empty? Seriously? Maybe I can walk.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Maybe I can't.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles,
Here's Steve DeSager.
The Eagles' Jalen Hurts was named Super Bowl MVP as Philadelphia pounded the Kansas City Chiefs, the two-time defending champs, 40-22. The lead was 40-6 with about 3 minutes left. Hurts with 3 total touchdowns, 11 carries, 72 yards rushing, a Super Bowl record on the ground for a quarterback. At halftime, it was a 24-zip lead. In fact, 24 points in the first half for Philadelphia, while Kansas City only had 23 total yards net at the time. The Chiefs with only 1 first down in the first half. Patrick Mahomes finished with 3 turnovers and was sacked 6 times. In the NBA, the All-Star game is next Sunday in the Bay Area. Giannis Antetokounmpo will not be playing in it. In fact, he'll be out through the All-Star break due to a sore calf. He did not play Sunday as Milwaukee beat Philadelphia 135-127. Damian Lillard 43 points. Wins also for Houston and Detroit.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Slight chance for snow today, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Highs level off around 34. Winds out of the east, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Cloudy skies expected again tonight. Chance of snow, lows dip down to about 0. 3 to 5 inches of snow tonight through Wednesday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Custom. That's their gig at Sandhills Custom Creations. From the west side of the square in Broken Bow, they make t-shirts, banners, metal signs, vinyl decals, tumblers, photos, keychains, and so much more. Find Sandhills Custom Creations on Facebook.
It is 24 degrees outside under a cloudy sky. Winds are not a factor right now. Barometric pressure has been real steady this morning. Humidity's at 77%. Peaked out at 39 yesterday. An overnight low of 23 and been real steady temperatures since then, but we don't really, well, I'm surprised. 3 to 5 inches, where'd that come from? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know, I think the snow was showing up in the forecast last week, but I don't think we started hearing any amounts until about today, and wow, boom, hello, 3 to 5. So I guess we'll see what develops and when it starts, when it ends. And then I think there's another little system after a break on Thursday, moving in Friday into Saturday, too, I think.
I think you're right. There's 2 systems they were talking about. We'll watch them for you. And, of course, if it changes things due to the weather, we'll be here with postponements and cancellations. But 3 to 5 inches, if the wind doesn't blow, really shouldn't be that big of a problem. And, again, I know I go through this every time, but I have noted over the years in this business that the first or second snows get a lot more attention than the 5th and 6th ones later in the winter, where you go, it's going to snow again. And when we haven't had snow this winter like we usually do, we go, 3 to 5 inches, that's a lot of snow. Well, there's been winters we put 3 to 5 inches on a foot already on the ground and don't think much about it, but it's just getting used to the change. So got some music lined up for you from us here from America on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Tony Joe White following America with The Gift. And you may remember Tony Joe White with a song that came out, I believe in the 70s, Poke Salad Annie. And that was one he released, which really was a hit on the radio. 20 years later or more, Tony Joe White comes out with another album, and it made the radio. So his style never changed. It was that Louisiana swamp sound that he was so good at. So that's the story there. Upcoming cattle auctions. Jeremy brought us in a new sheet, Brent. So these auctions all are listed on sandhillsexpress.com. Just click on auctions on the menu and you'll find there's an auction coming up on Saturday, February 15th. It's the 24th annual Heart City Bull Bash in Valentine. Also on Saturday, February 15th, the Sandhills Source Annual Bull Sale. The Miller Angus Sale coming up on Sunday, February 16th. That's the 18th Annual Bull Sale. Ostran Angus 24th Annual Production Sale with bulls and heifers being sold on the 19th, on Wednesday of this month. The Hoffman Ranch Spring Bull Sale, Antelope Valley Road near Thedford, has their sale coming up, and that's on February 21st, Friday. On Wednesday, March 19th, Rifle Creek 7th Annual Charlet Bull Sale, and they'll have complimentary lunch and selling a number of head there. All the details are on sandhillsexpress.com. Click on the auction page, and you'll find that information. Anything on your mind here? We did have a cancellation on a guest, so we have a little extra time here. Is there anything that you would like, something you want to get off your chest about the neighborhood? Or
No, love the neighborhood.
Anything like that? Have you been thinking about our gourd stand this summer at all?
Not really, no. Brent's mind has been on high school basketball and wrestling in the month of February. So I can talk about that. We really enjoyed being in Ord on Saturday. Was with Kirk Crawley and Mick Patch, and we were at the B1 Girls District Wrestling Championships, where we had representatives from Anselmo Myrna, Arcadia Loop City, and Broken Bow Wrestling. Boy, it's a sport that just continues to grow, wrestling in and of itself, and then certainly girls wrestling continues to grow, especially here in the state of Nebraska. And just be there in the atmosphere, district competition, trying to qualify for state. It was just really fun. For Broken Bow, this, of course, is their first year with a girls wrestling program. Broken Bow qualified 3 for state. And if you check out sandhillsexpress.com, we have a recap story on how our area athletes fared in girls district wrestling. Got a nice group of girls that will be representing our coverage area at the girls state tournament next week in Omaha. So really enjoyed that. I think we had a lot of fun, enjoyed calling matches, and enjoyed looking at other districts during the course of our reports to keep you up to date on what was happening with other districts. And we'll be doing that for the boys coming up this weekend. We will be live in Malcolm, where Broken Bow will be wrestling in the C1 district tournament. And so we'll have their matches live for you on the radio, and then we'll do like we did this past Saturday. We'll be looking at other districts and keeping you up to date with what's happening with all of our area kids as they try to qualify for state wrestling, which, believe it or not, is next week at the CHI Health Center in Omaha. So we'll look forward to that coming up.
You know, back to the ladies, I think we can remember when girls basketball started many years ago and what it has become and the excellence that we see and the experience that the girls get as time goes along, and just the basic fundamentals become more natural as it has in basketball. We'll probably start seeing more and more in wrestling, and they're pretty darn good now, and some competitive matches we listened to on the radio when you guys were covering it. It's gonna be interesting to watch it grow. It really is.
Yeah, and girls will have their standalone tournament for the first time this year. Last couple of years, they've kind of been combined with the boys, and we've wrestled everything together. This year, girls will have their standalone tournament. We have 2 classes in girls now. All of our area competitors will be in Class B, and that'll start up next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. And then the final day of competition will be on Wednesday. we're making plans to try to be there and cover the day on Wednesday. So we'll tell you more about that once we get that all planned out. And then, of course, we'll be there live for the 3-day boys wrestling tournament, which will be next week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we will have a lot of wrestling coming up for you next week. And we appreciate all the great sponsorship that we have. We do it probably different than any other radio station in the state. We try to cover everybody, and we try to do it live as it's happening on the mat. Can't do that without Coach Crowley and Coach Patch, so great to have them aboard again this year. And we can't do it with the amazing sponsorship that we get for state wrestling. And we have found out through some very kind comments from people over the course of the years, there's a lot of people who enjoy our state wrestling coverage. So we're very happy about that, and we look forward to doing it again this year.
Well, what's so beautiful about having the guys that you work with and having the availability and support of the businesses is, and being able to cover it different than anybody else, is what I love about it is it highlights wrestling in a big way, because there's a lot of people, and I've heard it said many times, including in my own family, where they go, I don't know that much about wrestling. I don't follow it that closely, but I love listening to the state tournament on the radio. And so
well, that's because you know the kids.
You know the kids.
Yes.
And so you just go,
Yep.
yes. Oh, I hope they do well, and I want to listen. And yeah, you're right. And it highlights the kids and the sport of wrestling very, very well. And again, we couldn't do it without support that we have. Now, we do have so many sponsors for wrestling. Be sure and listen to those ads. And if you get a chance, thank those people. If you can kind of remember maybe that one of the kids that you knew were wrestling and you heard an ad from your community, give them a thanks if you would. Now, last night there was lots of ads during the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And the story I have here in front of me says Super Bowl ads were super safe and not memorable, not very memorable.
I would kind of agree with that. There were a couple that kind of stood out to me. I really enjoyed the Jeep commercial with Harrison Ford.
That was good.
I thought that was just a great ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. I think on the upside of that, yeah, maybe they weren't as creative ads and as funny and so forth, but there was a lot of real positive messages, ads about caring about one another, about girls' sports. And I just think there was a lot of real positive ads that I don't remember seeing that many of during the Super Bowl before. So I think that was good.
I will say this: if you went through the '80s and you saw the movie When Harry Met Sally, the Hellman's mayonnaise commercial was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, it's 9:22. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We appreciate that each and every day. The Mavericks close by visit Optin with Nicole Atkins singing along there. Before we close the show, we do want to remind you that the Love Local promotion through the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce continues through February 12th, so you've got a couple days to cash out with Cupid. And there's a number of stores around the area in the Chamber of Commerce circle that have Cupids in their stores. You find the Cupids, then you get entered for some great prizes. And I believe that drawing, you said, will be on the 14th. Is that right?
Yep, on Friday. I think we're going to do Facebook Live as well, so you can watch it and see if you're a winner.
All right. Reflections Salon and Spa, the Garden Center, Axe Kickers LLC, Geared for Sports, Mission Avenue Thrift, Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio, Chapin's Furniture Square One Boutique, Nebraska Pasture Door, The Quilting Shack, Grocery Cart, Clips and Curls, Lily Cake Boutique, and Ollie's Coffee House and Boutique in Arnold are all part of this promotion. So if you're in one of those places and you see Cupid, turn it in and get yourself registered for a chance for some great prize packages through the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce. All right, Brent, it's time to give that $25 gift card away.
All right, great.
And listen carefully, folks. We told you that Varney Pharmacy has their toy section discounted 20% off for all Valentine's shopping this week. And they have a beautiful display of what kind of jewelry there in Varney's. If you call in and let us know what kind of jewelry is on sale in this beautiful display case at Varney Health Mart, you'll win yourself a $25 gift card to Varney Pharmacy. The phone is ringing now, so let's pick it up and see who we have here this morning. Good morning. You're on the air. Who are we talking to?
Good morning. This is Bill.
Hey, Bill. Your name, your last name is perfect for Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You darn right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bill Hart, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Everything out in the country doing okay?
Well, not too bad. They're talking a little snow. I guess that's either going to happen or not.
Yeah. Is snow okay with you?
I'll be all right, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't add up too much.
Yeah, no kidding. So I don't want to give it away here, but you are going to get something for your lovely wife for Valentine's Day, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I was thinking maybe some Montana silversmith stuff.
Hey, there
perfect.
you go. All right.
Perfect. Well, we can get you a $25 head start if you stop by the station here.
Okay, that'll work.
All right, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. We'll be right back.
At Burning Bank, we believe in the power of community. When you shop locally, you're not just buying products, you're supporting your neighbors, boosting local businesses, and helping our community grow. Every purchase you make keeps the heart of our town beat stronger. Burning Bank has been part of the Broken Bow community for 20 years, and we take pride in